Point of no return, point of no return. Welcome back, man. We know too much, man. We've been through too much, man. We've seen too much, man. We are experiencing way too much, man. God to reveal himself to us over and over again for us to go back to the way we used to be, the way we used to think, react, and respond to life, man. It's your Holy Ghost homeboy Slim, SLIMM, simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone. Tomorrow's never promised, so all you have is this moment right now, and I hope you're fully living in yours because I'm fully living in mine, man. Just back with another quick word. How do you know that new money is coming? To put it simply, you're gonna be a new you. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that you want in the external, it can't be received until you do the work on the internal. So you're gonna go through a period of time to where you had money, you know what I mean? Or where you never had money, so it's in your mind, it's embedded in your mind that you'll never have it. So you have that poverty mind state, or you've had money and you spent it on material things, you spent it on things that didn't appreciate over time, and it didn't hold no value, or it didn't hold no substance to you. It didn't bring forth anything after you spent the money on it, you know what I mean? It just began to lose its value. And then you went through a period of time of not having money, and then having to be taught and re-educated what money is, learning how to use it as a tool, learning about credit, learning about other forms of currency. Then you start looking at the history of money and why it was created, how it was created, who it was created by. You know what I mean? And then you realize that the best way to get money and to receive money and to attain money is to never chase it, but to expect it, and to know that the God that we serve, he's the God of all. So if you need help in your finances, and trust me, listen to me when I tell you this, if money issues is the only issues that you have in life, you are in an excellent spot. Because guess what, 9 times out of 10 we all got the same issues, but it's a lot of people who haven't dealt with their past. It's a lot of people who haven't dealt with their fears. It's a lot of people who haven't dealt with their sins. It's a lot of people who haven't dealt with themselves, and they think that they getting new money because they're receiving new paychecks, because they got a new job, they got a new source of income, you know what I'm saying? They got a new man, new woman, they got a new opportunity, they got a new title. But if you taking your old self and these new opportunities, then that money isn't new. You can't have new money until you are renewed, restored, and then released. And then once that happens, you become a new creature, and then you take that tool and you're able to use it exactly as the way it's supposed to be used. You're not putting money above God. And that's what a lot of people do. They go out here and they look at life and they be like, okay, I just want to be comfortable. I just want to be able to say I got this and that. And they are willing to do anything for it. You know, they willing to sacrifice time with their family, their loved ones, their kids, they significant other, they friends, they family, in order to pursue this money. Then they up late night doing all kind of things and moving all kind of ways just for this dollar, and you're gonna buy material things that's not gonna mean nothing in the end. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of having this big old house if it don't feel like a home? If you gotta do things by yourself. There's a lot of people with a lot of money, but they not rich, they not wealthy, they not living the life that you think. There's a lot of people that got money that don't even spend it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that got money just to hoard it, just to store it, just to, because they fear losing it, they fear not having it. So they do all this stuff, and then they go all this time working and breaking your neck and slaving and doing all these things, and you putting your family through it. You're not taking them on vacation, you're not doing nothing with the opportunity that's God giving you. You're just being greedy, being a hoarder. And then you finally realize, hey man, I could be doing better things with this. And then boom, you pass away just like that, and you ain't even have a chance to really spend the money that you made. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that die with their bank accounts full, their wallets full. You can't take that with you. So what you do in the process of waiting to receive that relationship with paper money again, digital money, all this currency again, you got to learn the value of yourself. You got to learn the value of your purpose. You got to learn the value of the promise. You got to learn the value of being in God's good standing, and understand that the seeds that you sow in good faith, that's like a savings account. So every time you go through something, every time you cry, every time you pass a difficult test and challenge in life, every time you go through a circumstance, a situation, a trial or tribulation, and every time you stand on God's shoulders and you just look above your problems, you look above your worries, you look above your stress, and you don't stoop down to the negativity, God blesses you. And every time you do that, he just puts stuff in your little account. And then you keep growing and you walking with faith, and now you seeing your purpose. Now you seeing what you should be doing in life. And now he's showing you that, look, I want you to be doing exactly what you love and then make money from that. You know what I mean? We gonna be profit, you know what I'm saying? Meaning we gonna speak the future, and we gonna speak things to come, and we gonna speak good things, and we gonna bring God right now to this present, and we gonna usher him into this future so this world can never forget about him again. And then we're going to be able to profit, meaning that we're going to be able to live the life that we always wanted to live by basically doing the right thing. You're going to receive the desires of your heart once you step into your purpose, once you step into your promise. But if you're not a new creature, if you're not a new thing, no jewels, no money, no type of income source, money stream or revenue flow, it's not going to change who you are. Only God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit could change who you are. Only the Spirit and the blood and water, you know what I'm saying? Getting baptized and rededicating yourself and really just getting back in that relationship and getting back in that pocket with God, that's the only thing that could give you what you want. And a lot of times it is finances. You know, that's the number one stressor in relationships and in households, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of single mothers, single fathers. It's a lot of people that they together, but it's only single incomes, just based on how this world is want everybody to be sick and be dependent on the system so they could keep pimping us out, and they could keep riding us from the minute we born to the day we die. You know what I'm saying? They want you either sick, they want you a dependent, they want you on Medicaid, they want you on food, they want you on anything that they could say, hey, I gave you this, I done this for you, so therefore I still own you, I still own your life, I still own your freedom, I still make you wait on these particular dates in order for you to be free and go out there and spend whatever you need to spend, instead of having it on deck all the time, instead of having a way that you can not beat the system but overcome the system. And that's only through God, and he can make sure that no matter what's going on, you're gonna be straight. No matter if you got a job or not, he's gonna provide for you. Every time you open up that cupboard, you're gonna have enough of everything, flour, oil, everything that you need in order to make it for that day. So that's the mindset that you need. I have enough for today, so therefore I'm rich, therefore I'm wealthy. I'm the wealthiest man alive because everything is set in place, because I have a relationship with God, you feel me? And then he set people in my life that are here, and I understand that they are on this journey with me for a reason, and without them, then it could be no me right now. It could be no best version of me. You need these people, places, and things. You need these victories, these triumphs. You also need these setbacks. You also needed your past. You also needed your insecurities. You also needed your wrongdoings. You also needed all these things that you didn't think, you know what I'm saying, was good for you because it didn't feel good to you. Now everything is making sense, and that's how you know new money is coming, because you're learning how to utilize everything, not just money, but your time, but your energy, but your love, but your effort. You know what I'm saying? You learning how to utilize your information, and you learning how everything plays a part into providing you with the life that you truly deserve and that you truly seek. And then God continues to prepare you, you know what I'm saying, in advance. He's not gonna let these things surprise you or come to you as a shock, because he wants you to be prepared for the blessing. Again, he don't want your blessing to turn into a curse. There's a lot of people that get exactly what they're asking for, but because they didn't do the work internally, they wasn't ready for the external gift. But because God has been so close with you and just in your ear, in your heart, and on your soul and on your mind, he's been giving you his ways, and he's been giving you his thoughts, and he's been giving you his perspective and how he see things, and you've been taking that as your own. And then it's just been helping you clean up one aspect of your life at a time. And then finance is going to be the last thing, because that's always the easiest thing. You know what I mean? He wanted to make sure that you was in a good place, in a good posture, and a good standard, not just with him, but with life. You know what I mean? Like, you started treating everything better. You started treating everybody better, because you saw that everything and everybody was connected and related. You know what I mean? So you just continue to clean yourself up. You continue to stay away from sin. You continue to be responsible. You continue to be mature. You continue to be honest about where you were. And then you was able to have a good foundation, a good starting path. And now you are where you are because of all the work where you put in. And then you started just being 100% real. You didn't hold nothing back from yourself. You didn't hold nothing back from your significant other. And you definitely didn't hold nothing back from the Trinity. You know what I'm saying? You didn't cheat the energy. Everything that you did, you inverted vertically. You know what I'm saying? You integrated vertically. That's what Nip say. Meaning that you climbed up natural and organically. You didn't take any shortcuts. You didn't take any back doors. You didn't take any under the table deals. You didn't do any of this extra stuff to get to where you at. You just really listened to God, being 100% God led and 100% God fed. And by you doing that, and by you staying safe, and by you protecting everything that you are, protecting your vessel, protecting your mind, protecting your spirit, protecting everything that God gave you, he's allowing you to use all that in order to benefit yourself and your loved ones and society and humanity. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a big work because you're waking people up by showing them, like, man, you don't need to do nothing wrong in order to get the right life. You don't need to do none of this stuff. You don't need to be parading anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be embarrassing yourself. You don't need to be degrading yourself in order to get to where you want. That's a trick of the enemy. Remember, the enemy came down here and they think they have all power because they have the access to give somebody the spotlight, the light. That's what God is, the light. You know what I'm saying? He's the only one that can make you a superstar. But the enemy is down here and he's still presenting people with the same temptations. Remember, the enemy can't present you with anything that you aren't meant to have. You know what I mean? He just flipping it the way it's seen, and then he trying to make you give in to your instant gratification. But if you just wait on the Lord, from where your help come from, you're gonna get everything you want plus more. And then you realize that in order to just truly multiply who you are and have an abundance and have an overflow, you got to share. You can't be selfish. Like, you can't keep all these blessings to yourself and think that God is going to keep blessing you. That's not how it works. How I do is to make sure that I'm going to have everything from me return to me. I empty myself out every day. All the love I got, I give. All the time I got, I give. All the energy I got, I give. All the money I got, I give. All the effort I got, I give. You know what I mean? So therefore, you know, if you're giving everything, is nothing left in the bank, then God has no choice but to restore you and fill you back up day after day. You know what I'm saying? He's going to replenish you. He's going to make sure that you never thirst, that you never grow tired, you know what I'm saying, grow weary when you on this journey, you know what I'm saying? And every time you get to your breaking point or your limit, he's going to give you a resting phase, and then he's going to increase you for you passing that big test. And that's what he does. He just continues to unlock blessings and pour out, you know, from his storehouse. And it's going to be so much that it's going to be just a testament of just how good God is and how good you are just from choosing God and choosing this relationship above all others. You know what I'm saying? So just keep going, and then everything just start to line up. Remember, he's been preparing you. He's been giving you plans. He's been giving you advanced notices and warnings, and you've been taking God at his word. You've been trusting him at his word without questioning him. So you understand that even the crazy things that he asks you to do is for a reason. It might look crazy physically, but in the spirit, we doing great things. We moving our mountains. We parting our Red Sea. So when you continue to just go back day after day, you get this information, and then he shows you ahead of time what your life like, and then you practice it over and over again internally. You know what I mean? Whether it's in dreams, whether it's in thought, whether it's in focus or meditation, he's giving you your life. It's like he's showing you the playbook. So in your head, you didn't already calculate what you're going to do with this much money, how much this going to cost, how much you're going to give to each family member, what type of house you're going to do and how you're going to build it, what type of car, you know what I'm saying, what type of business. Everything is already pretty much built. You just waiting on the finances in order to fund your future. You know what I'm saying? So everything that you already been wanting to do and needing to do, now you're going to get a chance to do it. And he wouldn't show you those visions or show you those dreams or goals if it wasn't already so. So that's how you know that new money is coming, because you can already feel it. You can already spend it. You can already utilize it. You can already bless people. And if you've been doing all your work and you've been blessing people and giving of your time and of yourself and of your funds and of your resources, and you know that you ain't nowhere near where you supposed to be, you know that you don't know nothing yet, you know what I mean, you know that you ain't got no money yet, but you didn't give 100% of yourself to God's people, places and things, it's gonna come back to you. And then you showing other people how to pay it forward. And then most importantly, man, you pay your tithes, man. You do your just due. You, whether it's given to the church, whether it's given to the homeless, whether it's given to just somebody you just seen in the store and they just spirit just attracted you to just to move and on their behalf and just be a blessing. All those things count. So when you taking care of God's people, places, and things, he's gonna always take care of you. So how I've learned how to maintain money and attract money and just keep money flowing to me and keep it multiplying and just getting bigger and bigger, I share what I got, man. I share what I got. But the thing is, you want to make sure that you're sharing with the right people. It's just like everything else. If you share this gift with the wrong people, it's going to sour this gift. It's going to turn it into a curse. So you just want to make sure that you're doing for others and you taking the expectation to get anything out of return out of your mind. Once you do something, it's gone. Don't ever look for it back. Don't ever ask for it back. Don't ever expect it back. And you're going to be able to be a blessing to a lot of people because of the way you think, because of the way you see, because of the way you feel, because of your nature to serve and to assist. Everything you're doing is for community. It's for family. So God is going to set you up. He's going to ensure that you are biblically rich. You know what I mean? Like we talking that old ancient money, like that money that we ain't seen in a long time. And that's because you're going to allocate it the right way. So just keep going on your faith, and the closer you get with him, the more responsible and mature you get. So when you know your new money is coming, you become the new you and you see that person, you know what I mean? So that's how you know it's here, and everything that you want, it's already becoming of you. It's already here. So don't still think that we waiting. This ain't the waiting season. This is the receiving season. So you can be a blessing to others. So that's how you know new money is coming, is when you see a new you. Till next time, Slim.